Why too, man? Hope all is well with everybody out there, man. Hope you're having a good Thursday, man. Now I know you saw the title of the video, man. Title of the video is The Key to Happiness. Now you could agree to disagree. Comment down below what your opinion is, perspective is, but from my understanding, bro, the key to happiness in life is to get rid of all greed within. When most people think about greed, bro, they only think about greed when it comes to money and materialistic things. You feel me? But greed runs deeper than that. I personally believe greed is one of like the illest sin because it leads you to want to murder, betray, and just do all types of heinous things, bro, because of this greed within. Now, I'm gonna give you simple examples from my perspective just to give you an understanding of greed being more than materials and money. Like for instance, bro, growing up, I love basketball. You feel me? That's my thing. I wanted to hoop. Freshman year, I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of huff. Most dudes ain't gonna tell you they huff, but when you first start something out, you're not the best. You gotta improve. So I was kind of huff. In reality, I was really playing the sport because I love it at first. You feel me? Until man, I got good to a certain level. You know what I mean? When I got good to a certain level, it's like a certain greed set in me to make me want to be like Kobe Bryant or something. You feel me? That greed made me want to be like Kobe, but it's like in reality, bro, I could have never been Kobe. A lot of dudes out there can't be Kobe, Michael, LeBron, none of those guys. You can only be you. You know what I'm saying? But that greed alone led me to want to go to the NBA. But you got to keep in mind, this is not originally why I started playing the sport. You know what I'm saying? Originally, I started playing the sport because I love it. So instead of just being content while playing the sport, I developed a greed to be bigger than, some of the greatest stars. That's like, you could say that's like everybody that plays sports. Or there's people out there who might only understand greed on the terms of money. Well, me for instance, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I was used to make at least 1,400 a week, bro. You feel me? Now that got kind of halted, bro. Like it went from me making 1,400 a week, homie, to me, tapping into all the cash advance apps. You ain't 50 here, 50 here, 60 here, you know. And in that moment, it's like I had a realization, bro. It was like, dang, this ain't the 1,400 that I was getting for real. But I ain't gonna hold you. This is just what I need right now. And as humans, bro, we could never really just be like, damn, this is really what I really need right now, which is contentment. Like being content as a human, bro, that's a tough thing, family. For you to look at what you got, you know, that's a blessing. You might overlook that, you feel me? Like, dang, I need more, I need more, I need more, and that's what really lead people to want to betray others, murder others, hurt others for the things because of greed, bro. It's like a certain greed that's a part of the human nature that needs to be rid of. Cause when I was, going on the cash advance sites, bro, although like I said, it wasn't 1,400, bro, but it was bread that I definitely needed. Cause I didn't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it taught me like you gotta learn to be content because it got to a point where it's like I couldn't really tap into the cash advance apps, bro. I done maxed them out. You feel me? I'm on Cash Kick, Inbox Dollars. I mean, Earn House. You feel me? These are all survey sites where you go. You really just trying to make $10. You feel me? So going from 1,400 to about 50, 60 here to $10 is like, okay, I understand. I kind of get it. You can't really be too greedy, bro. Like even with the YouTube, bro, I'm gonna be honest, bro. The YouTube was just a random blessing, fam. When I started the YouTube, bro, I ain't even think this John was gonna take off. I told myself, look, bro, I'd be happy to just have 1,000 subs. Now we moving on to 2K, but it's like I'm not trying to have my mind on 1,000,000 subs, cause that's greed. That's an endless form of greed, like that you gotta catch early. You gotta catch that early because that greed might lead you to get jealous of somebody that has more motion, somebody that seems like they making more moves, you know? And now you think about just the illest thoughts, like, how do I get that? Or I want to take that from them. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people on here with 1 million subs and they not happy. They only not happy because of greed. And you probably gonna be like, man, what you mean by that? It's like, bro, if you got 1 million subs, what you tripping on, bro? You got 1 million people tuned in. But you will at least be happy. Like, forget the people that got 1 million subs, bro. It's people that got like 9, 12 foreign cars in the garage. 2 mansions. They not happy. Cause they want more. And it's like, look at what you got, man. Go outside. You got a nice little beater, bro. Be happy, bro. Of course you want the Mozzie. Of course you want the Benz AMG, but that's greed. You got something to move around in. That's all that matters. Some of y'all want the illest fashion trends, bro. But look in the closet. You got clothes. You at least got something to wear. Cause it's levels to like not having and having. It's people that really don't got nothing. They happier than you will ever be. They don't even care about wanting more. Like, you feel me? And I'm learning a lot. Like when you get on, I don't know if you guys got social media, you get on TikTok, you talk to some of the people in other countries, they don't have nothing but a phone, bro. They're geeking, they're dancing in the crib, like, cause they don't have greed on their mind. That's like the key to happiness, bro. Try to catch yourself in your life when you find yourself being greedy, man. You know, a lot of the times as humans, we don't know what being greedy. We only think that applies to material things or monies, but that's habits too. You might go to the store and you was finna buy 1 pack or something. Now you thinking like, I want to get 4 packs. Why? Feel me? Like, try to catch the greed, man. That's the key to happiness, bro. Because if you always want more, you can never be happy, bro. There's always gonna be a flyer, sexier chick, bro, than the one you got, bro. It's always gonna be a bigger mansion. It's always gonna be a new foreign whip. It's always gonna be a new watch, new shirt, shoes. The list is endless. It's like the things are never ending, bro. That we always want. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta sit back and look at what we got in front of us. I'm happy I got like 1,900, bro. I'm geeking. I love y'all. We don't need 1 million. That's how I feel, bro. Long as I can give me a decent audience, I'm ready to get that speech. You know what I mean? Get 400 people and I'm gonna get that speech. It's not about 1 million. So people need to take their mind off greed, because I see a lot of creators on here that got mad subscribers. They get on here, they like, you know, I'm not happy in it. Because they greedy, bro. Why they not happy? They got a decent following to where they got a community. They supposed to be happy. There's people that don't even have that. And they geeking, they happy. You know, so the key to happiness is try to get rid of all your greed, man. Catch that early. Because it could change you, you know, and it applies to more than just materials and money, you feel me?